PIO.
Okay, I got that right here.
All right, you're good to go.
All right, thank you.
You bet. Take care. What's
right.
your name, by the way?
Robert West.
Ray Reynolds. It's a pleasure to meet you,
Nice
sir.
to meet you, too.
All right.
You take care.
All right.
They want to be volunteer.
We sprung this from there to there.
So that one over there, is that what yours? Or?
I don't remember seeing that with this.
I'm pretty sure somebody brought a cord.
Yeah, I think that's
We did. We brought a cord.
Yeah, that's right over there.
Thank you for your singing.
I don't think it was quite as up to par as it was the last time when we had about 800 people. But it sounded, you all sounded great.
I got tired. It was cold, it was chilly, and then we
You did pretty well. You had the quote.
that's one of the
Just raise the banner. Yes. That means we have to live someplace.
Well, go get people registered.
Strong.
I meant it when I said I'd volunteer again. Well, good. Thank you. I didn't know that there would be singing. I would have, done the lyrics, and I don't. You got to the second set of lyrics on those songs, and I just sort of. Yeah. I've never met you, and I thought, thank you for doing this. Of course.
And I've been following you.
Thank
so
you.
have you committed to running?
No, I haven't made any. Okay. Okay. We're ready. Okay, good. Good. Youngstown Sheet and Steel is the main Supreme Court. You asked that earlier?
No.
Oh, I thought it was you. Oh, shoot. Okay.
But what I was curious about is, first of all, you're an instructor in the constitutional law.
Yeah.
Okay, Donald Trump is using, I believe, the War Powers
He's
Act.
using the National Emergencies Act as a 1976 statute that was passed to actually rein in presidential power.
And do you think that he has the authority? You may not want him to have the authority, but do you think he has the authority to use that?
To do what he just did?
Yeah.
Yes. The statute gives him that authority, but Congress can also pass a resolution by a majority taking away that power from him.
Okay.
So that's what I'd like to see happen.
Yeah. And the other question I have for you is the Second Amendment says that people are allowed to bear arms.
Sure.
Okay. Do you think that should be an absolute amendment? Everyone should have the right to bear arms? Or do you think the U.S. Supreme Court misdid it when they said only the militia are allowed to work?
Well, the Supreme Court was right, actually. The Supreme Court said people had an individual right to bear arms, but that it was not without conditions. So when you say absolute right, I don't believe in absolute rights for anything, even the First Amendment. So I would not. I mean, you don't want a child. You said everybody.
Yeah.
So I think that what the court has said is right, which is that it is a right that we have, but that you can place conditions on the exercising.
But what I'm talking about is like someone that gets caught stealing a bicycle that picks up a felony.
Yeah.
Right? And 10 years later, he wants to go bear hunting.
Yeah, most states prohibit felons from having things. But, I think that's a state issue for them to decide. But I on that particular issue, I would
Yeah, I know there's a federal law that prohibits felons from having guns.
Yeah, but I don't know, but it's usually done at a state level as far as gun safety. So I don't know if there is a federal. I'd have to check that.
Okay. And the other question I have is the Supreme Court ruled about filming the police and filming government officials. You have an absolute right to be able to, or you have a right to do that. What do you think of that?
I think that's a great, you're recording me now. I think that's a great idea. I don't think the court ruled on it, though, so I'd have to go back and double check.
Yeah, it's been a recent Supreme Court ruling.
Huh. Okay, well, I'm teaching civil liberties. I gotta look it up.
All right.
Okay.
Just want to say hi. Rick and I are still really, we've got the button
Oh my God.
ready again.
Somebody had a shirt.
Oh yeah, I got the shirt. Yeah, no. You were robbed. We're ready to go for it again. I think we just a little more momentum. We can make the ready to give you money. Okay.
Well, good for you. You know, if I had been led in another direction, I would.
Yeah, that's great. It's really good to see you.
I'm trying to lead the kids to
Hi.
You got my number.
Yes. I was making $7.50
Did you get a chance to talk to Carolyn?
Yeah.
And
I asked her the questions.
how did she answer somewhat like I did?
Oh yeah, she said no. The Second Amendment's not an absolute right. You don't want to give it to a kid. I go, but what about like someone that was convicted of felony for stealing a bicycle 10 years ago and wants to go bear hunting?
Were you convicted of felony or misdemeanor?
I have a friend of mine that got convicted of he pled guilty to stealing his girlfriend's car.
But was it a misdemeanor or?
It was a felony.
Felony.
Okay.
Yeah.
He went through probation and all that.
Yeah.
Only spent like 2 weeks in jail.
Right.
This was in Oregon, right?
But you have to go by Oregon law in that regard.
Right. And so what happened was he turned around 10 years later and was shooting guns in the woods.
Yeah, and he got arrested because he couldn't possess because state law.
No, he was charged under federal law.
Oh, was it in a federal?
It was a federal case.
But was it like in the federal? Was it like in a federal park or a federal forest?
No.
National forest?
No, he wasn't charged for shooting guns. He was charged felon in possession of a firearm.
Right.
Okay. And the courts, and so he went to federal court. When he first turned himself in, he went to Sheridan.
Yeah.
Right, which is a federal prison.
Yeah.
Then they sent him up to SeaTac, and then they sent him down to Nevada.
Yeah.
And the courts eventually turned around and said, well, there's a Ninth Supreme Court ruling that says, well, he didn't do over a year, so therefore he doesn't qualify under that law.
Yeah. So he won on appeal.
No, one on a writ of habeas corpus.
I mean, the conviction was reversed.
Yeah.
The conviction for the possession was reversed because he was that. So they said federal law said that. Because what happened was he was originally. I'm not sure what the thing is. So has he legally been able to possess weapons now, or?
No, he's still not legally allowed to possess weapons. The feds turned around and said that he doesn't qualify under their law, but Oregon has a separate law.
Yeah, that's right. Because it was a state violation. State law takes priority.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what Carolyn pointed out. I think that's what I mentioned to you originally.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that, unless you study the Constitution somewhat.
Yeah.
I was a history major and near political science major. As far as the state, when I got my state teaching credentials, I was a double major, both political science and history. So between the two of them, you study both, some of that in both, and see, I took the same courses that Carolyn teaches before